Welcome to us.
Osu is a very special game to me. I've made a video before talking about my 5 years, now 6, of Osu, mainly focusing on the scores and improvement that I had throughout that time. But I also mentioned how this game has been such a big part of my life and others' lives as well, with how long people end up playing this game. So some of the stuff I'm about to say I've probably already said before, but today I want to talk about what Osu means to me. Back in 2014, I didn't really have a game that took up a lot of my time. I didn't main any game, and although I played a lot of video games, there wasn't really anything I was super into. My friend introduced me to Osu at the end of the school year in 2014, and later that year I started playing for the first time, after originally being a little bit put off by my lack of understanding of the game and the difficulty of it. Unrelated, I happened to also be introduced to anime at the same time in that 2014 to 2015 time frame, and as I got more free time during those summers, I began to delve into both Osu and anime, playing all my newly found favorite anime openings, which was all of them that I heard at the time, in Osu. I began to get completely hooked onto Osu. It was literally the ultimate clash of things, getting into anime and Osu at the same time, genuinely a whole new world. Not to mention, I always really liked rhythm games, but I hadn't really been into one since I was a kid. And so then I went on to play Osu for 6 years, and that's that. Actually though, while I don't want to go step by step through my Osu journey and have this be some super long video, there is a lot that happened along the way that I want to mention. Let's go back to those years, 2014 to 2015. Life overall was simpler, and I was still in my teenage years at high school, which for me also came with a lot of mental health struggles. It's not the most unusual thing to be depressed as a teenager, and so I was in those years, and honestly, having Osu and anime as something to look forward to in my free time every day was insanely helpful. And this too with even my performance in school. I was always the smart, straight-A student, and I'd really work hard to maintain that, harder than I wish I had at the time. But after all my work and when I didn't have others to talk to, Osu was there for me to enjoy. As the years went on and life kept moving, I found this whole amazing world of content creators and streamers of this game that I was so into as I kept playing it and improving in it. I started watching all of this and enjoying so much looking up to all these crazy good players and hearing legends of the band Cookeasy at the time. And there was something so motivating about it all. Like, here are all of these people who are so passionate about this game and doing so much with it beyond just playing it. And not only that, but also making a name for themselves and forming their own communities and having such a good time doing it all. Life was great getting into Osu and learning about all of this stuff and continuing to learn of new types of maps, new songs, mappers, players, new skins, this huge new sense of discovery after already playing the game for years at that point. Osu isn't literally all I had, or all I played, but it was certainly, and still is clearly, a big part of my life. 2016 came and I went off to college. And to keep a long story short, my mental state was kind of at a low point. A few things really helped me get through that time, and one of those things was Osu. It wasn't the main or most important of those things, but for the sake of this video, it's the only one that I'll bring up. But watching Happy Stick and Azer's streams during that time and improving myself was something that really brought me happiness during it all. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, as if anyone really does, especially at that time, but an idea I always came back to was, what if I could start a community? What if I could bring people something to enjoy in their free time, if they were feeling down and needed something to watch? It'd be cool if I could do something like that as well. And I didn't plan on trying to be an Osu content creator, but Osu was an easy way for me to start doing that and start trying new things and doing something I actually really enjoyed. But before I get ahead of myself, flashing back to college, I am so grateful to Peppy and Osu and the content creators who brought me so much joy and the community around it all for being something that really helped me through a tough point in my life. At this point in the video, I might as well say why I'm making this. It's Osu's birthday today, apparently, as I record this, September 16th. Starting in 2007, Osu was released, born, whatever you want to call it. So this is my personal thank you and birthday card, I guess, to Osu. It's been 13 years and I've been a part of it for 6, and for me, this is a celebration video for all of that, on a bit of a personal level, of course. So, after all the previously mentioned things, I began having Osu take on a new role in my life as I made content around it. I continued to discover amazing new things, learn what I really enjoyed about the game, about how there's these mappers that put in so much passion to the art that is placing circles to music. I discovered new ways to play the game, to share it with others, challenges I could try, events I could participate in, and then I eventually talked to the creator himself and the people who I used to watch so long ago into my journey, who I looked up to and who helped me through the hard times in my life, people who I thought were so inspirational, and all of these opportunities and discoveries brought to me through Osu. 13 years into this game's life, it's still so amazing to see how passionate people are about it. Whether it be content creators, mappers, skinners, Peppy himself and the Osu team now working so hard on a huge new chapter for the game, Osu Laser. I'm really so happy that I found this game, and am still continuing my time with it and loving it. Osu, Os, is a game about circles. The title of the video, the things I've said, might seem a bit dumb when they're over something as simple as that, but Osu means a lot to me, and I know it's the same for others as well. So, happy birthday, Osu. Here's to continuing the fun you set out to bring to people all those years ago. Hey, I know this is not really a normal video for me at all. I don't usually make stuff as serious as this, but I wanted to make something like this for Osu's birthday, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Also, subscribe. You do not want to miss the next 2 videos. Big videos, special videos. So make sure to subscribe, and have a good day.